Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Thailand, there was a village of humans. And in the village of humans lived a single yaksa, an ogre, named Noi. Noi's body towered over everybody else. Sharp fangs stuck out of his mouth. Curved horns protruded from his head. The human villagers were not always so understanding.
Your fangs are terrible!
They shouted.
Your horns are devilish.
You are invading our home. You do not belong here.
Noi looked at the people he had grown up with his entire life with anguish.
I have not hurt anyone,
He said.
Why must I leave? This is my home too.
And then he ran into the forest. Alone in the trees, Noi heard a voice crying.
Please, help!
There he came across a wounded hunter, whose eyes had been slashed by a bear. Noi bandaged the blind man, whose name was Kan, and carried him to a cave.
What great arms you have.
Kan chuckled.
Better to lift things with.
The second day, Kan was starving. Noi spent the day picking chestnuts and offered them to the hunter. As the two ate together, the ogre's fangs loudly crunched them into pieces.
What strong teeth you have.
Kan laughed.
Better to eat tough foods with.
The third day, Kan was shivering. Noi spent the day weaving a coat from the grasses. As he draped it over Kan's shoulders, the hunter smiled.
What endless kindness you have. Better to help people with.
The fourth day, Noi awoke to see that Kan had taken the bandages off his eyes. He was frozen in place as the hunter simply stared at his monstrous face.
What beautiful horns you have.
The hunter sighed.
Better for my eyes to gaze at.
Kan held Noi's hand in his own and asked him to marry him. The two returned to the village to tell Kan's mother the news. But she was enraged. You see, long ago, an ogre had killed Kan's father, and now his mother was terrified of losing the only family she had left.
Your teeth are horrid!
She screeched.
Your horns are devilish! You will never be a part of my family.
Noi stared at Kan and then pleaded to the mother.
I don't need you to love me. I don't even need you to like me. I just want you to let us be.
Kan's mother cackled.
Fine. I shall let you marry my son, if you pass a trial. Slay the Naga Queen, ruler of all monsters, and prove to me that you are no longer one of them. Then I will leave you be.
The trial was impossible, yet Noi set out to find the palace of the Naga Queen, deep in the heart of the jungle. After days of trekking through the trees, Noi came across the Naga Queen. She was a massive serpent lady, graceful and calm and posed.
Naga Queen, I do not wish to hurt you. But to prove myself to the humans, I must strike you down.
The Naga Queen stared at him with sadness.
Why would you do this, child? We are the same.
Noi was silent. She continued.
I do not need you to love me. I do not even need you to like me. I just want you to leave me be.
Yet Noi drew his sword.
Very well.
And so they fought. But eventually the Naga Queen grew tired, and so she summoned a raging storm to strike down the ogre. Despite his efforts, Noi could not defeat the Naga Queen. She held her sword to his neck and swung. But suddenly, Kun ran out from between the trees to shield the ogre.
Naga Queen,
He begged.
I am the reason he has come to slay you. Strike me down instead and leave him be.
The forest was silent. The Naga Queen stood before them, towering above.
I will let you be.
She said, and retreated into the forest. Once again, the woods were silent. Kun's mother emerged from the trees. She hesitated for a moment, then spoke.
I came today to see you get struck down. Yet, you have passed the trial. You are still a monster, but you have proven to me that you can marry my son.
And she sighed. And so the three of them walked back to the village, where they lived happily ever after. The end.